the true word might be there. When someone says, "Oh my Lord, I seek the light," and does an action, God doesn't deny them. A country in our story, since we said we're going to tell the story and tell it in a way that makes sense to the very moment that the storyteller speaks it, by God, and all of it must unite and work together. That the very country that we are sitting in, that is the leader of the world that we are on, of the planet Earth, that the Lord Most High has blessed, was made by men who said we want to seek the light so that all of the sons of Adam could come here and find the truth. But they didn't even know the story that I'm telling you right now. And they didn't understand the trueness of the tale and how it fit. But they knew that there was something in that light. And so since we're at the point in the story where I'm addressing how beautiful it was, the founding of America, and the reason why we have continued to be blessed because of remembering our founding fathers. See, if I told you the story of truth, then I must have reminded you that every time you look back to see the truth is always back there. And so us, who call ourselves Americans in this great land, if we want to know the more noble light, then we look back and we found in our founding fathers that they had more knowledge. As wise as we are today, and as technology has advanced, to think we are so great, that all of us would agree with the story that I'm telling you. That every one of us today would say that our founding fathers understood the world better, just in the way they described it. And anybody who understood the beauty of this nation has a respect for the founding fathers. As every person who calls themselves a Muslim says, "Oh, the great followers who followed Muhammad, do you know their greatness of what they truly understood?" And every person who says who follows Jesus will tell you the same story. Do you know the great companions? But what we actually have of them is lost. And so from Islam is true the same. We have so much information that is there. But slowly over time, information does get lost. And we had great founding fathers in this nation. But slowly over time, the truth of the light gets covered by the darkness. And I'm not talking about politics. And the reality of the truth of the situation that we are in is known to everyone around who can open his eyes in the United States of America. It's not an ill will from me to the United States or any of the sons of Adam. We've said the story of the truth has to be greater than even any name of any country. We're the human race. We're the human race. We've maintained the fundamentals. There's only one God. Don't be deceived by the other stories. Adam told his sons, and we're all been telling the truth. And all the bearers of the light have told this truth. And by the end of the time I get to the end of the story, you'll know why I'm telling you the truth. It's at this point I must make the caveat. Since we said that there was light in this earth, especially this country, slowly things degenerate, yes. But a lot of people suggest that, oh, there's these secret societies and there's these lodges and organizations and, they're all evil. Well, of course, every tale is spun in every way. And since I said that I'm going to be revealing all of the stories of all of the mysteries, that so many people in this understanding of what's really going on in the world suggest, well, there's so many different secret societies. Like I said, this is going to get stranger and weirder on the hotconflict.com website, and my name is Salim Siddiqui, and every part of the story is true and verifiable, and so because it is true, I must tell you exactly how I understand this, that if I am telling you the story of the truth in a way that you never heard it before, that you must understand that we are always in a constant struggle with light versus darkness, and some of the people who follow the dark, from the sons of Adam and from the other races, have always manipulated mankind into being subservient and controlled by people above, whether they're other demonic forces or alien races or even a manipulation of man over man and enslavement that has always corrupted our civilizations from the beginning of time. So this is not a judgment about the United States. It's simply a telling of the tale all the way to the moment that we're in. And unfortunately, the moment that we're in is not so bright and shiny. And so for me to shine the light, I must reveal what is covered in the dark. I said many people have searched for strange things from the occult and the strange knowledge. Well, just like any organization is built upon people who are trying to look for good and upon people who are trying to look for something else in their misguidance. And so it wouldn't be true that I could tell you the story of the truth of the light from the beginning to the end without addressing all the conspiracy theories and secret organization or Illuminati or Masons or any of these other concepts. Now, I must disclose, of course, always that when the storyteller tells anything, they have to disclose all the truth. That we have been telling you from the beginning that there is only one fundamental, that La ilaha illallah, there's only one God. And that all of this has been destined and planned by the Lord. Now, here is the thing that in the tale is stranger than what you thought. I can't just come and say, well, there's these secret organizations, and they believe all kinds of different things. Well, all of these secret organizations have begun to understand the different symbols and references, and some people understand certain symbols and references suggesting good, and some people understand certain symbols and references suggesting bad. My job here is not to come in and tell everybody why this secret organization is bad or this secret organization is good. My job is to tell you the truth of the story of the light. And so if I address brethren of the lodge, or say to any members of any secret society, I can't say, oh, this is right and this is wrong. I have to tell you the truth of the story of the light, and that is this. Oh, my brethren of any secret lodge, or those who call themselves from any secret society, oh, think they have got powers of the supernatural from worshiping Satan, or any one of these things. People in any of those secret societies should know that they have been told of signs of what was to come. And all of them try and find secret knowledge. And of that, some of the stories we have described in the design of Solomon's temple and the different things that we talked about. But I am telling you a story today unlike you have never heard. So here is what I'm saying to everyone who is listening to me from the West. If you call yourself a member of any secret society, you should be knowing what I'm about to tell you. That you should be looking for certain signs. That someone should come to you, speaking to you the word in your own language. Someone should come to you speaking the word in your own language. You will not need to write it down. It doesn't need to be written down because it's told to you in a specific way. Someone will come and speak to you the word. That is one of the keys of all the secret societies. And I'm telling it to you now because I'm not whistleblowing that, oh, this is that. Now I must disclose, and this is the point where it will freak out all those who call themselves Muslims. I, as a son of Adam, have a right to go hear and see what anybody has. And let it be known this day, since we're disclosing all of my faults and all of my personal information, that I have gone and spoken to those who call themselves Masons and claim to understand some of the knowledge, and I found that they do not have anything great in the secrets more than what I am telling you of the light of the Lord. And I myself must admit in open honesty that, of course, I listened to all their words and listened to their signs and learned their symbols and spent time in their organizations and listened and learned everything they had to teach me, but I didn't find the truth of the light that I am revealing to you right now. And so if it must be known, it has to be made clear forever and from this moment. So in my learning of their science, I went through their system and got all the way to their greatest level of being a master mason. My name is Salim Siddiqui, and I have learned all that there is to know of the master masons. And like I said, I'm telling you a story that is deeper and more magical than that. So I'm not here to whistle blow some secret organization, but I'm here to tell you the story of the truth.